it's spiritual advisor Francesca. Thank you so much for tuning into my YouTube channel and clicking on this video. Thank you so much for waiting, my star friends. I'm so happy to be back on YouTube. And today's video is going to be an update on Jelena, Justin Bieber, and Selenagomez. What's going on in their journey? How are they doing spiritually, emotionally? And how are each individual thinking and feeling about each other? Let's get right into it. If you hear a rooster in the back, it's my neighbor. Okay, so in regards to what's occurring in their journey, I am seeing that at the moment they are closing out a 7-year karmic cycle, which has to do with them inhibiting their feelings. It has to do with rediscovering their self-worth, and then also challenging their beliefs when it comes to what they thought they should conform to. Specifically Justin Bieber. However, what's going on with Selenagomez in this case is that her self-love and her ability to discover her self-worth and her value has maximized so much to the point where it has forced Justin to align himself with her energy, which is pushing him to break out of what he recently conformed to with Hailey, such as marrying her, being with her, you know, showing society that they're happy together. He's now challenging his beliefs about who he should be with. And the reason why is because there's an inability to close off the romantic feelings that he feels for her, and basically it's causing for him to go against his original decision. I do see a lot of hypocritical thoughts that are making him feel very stuck, but he's breaking through this karma. What's happening between them as well is that there's a major activation and needing to take action when it comes to communication. It does seem as though they're now creating balance when it comes to their opposing natures, the yin and the yang, their realistic practical mind, and then their heart. And it does seem as though it's helping them get awareness about who really has the key to their heart, despite Justin going to marry Hailey, and then Selena needing to kind of like face the reality and move on. Justin and Selena both now realize that despite them trying to numb the situation, they still love each other. The romantic feelings are still worth exploring. They're still alive. The memories linger through their subconscious mind. It's inescapable, and spirit keeps triggering for them to get back on path towards their destiny, because Justin Bieber and Selenagomez are twin flames, and they have multiple lifetimes that they have shared. And in this lifetime, part of the karma is a third party. And if you don't know about a twin flame journey, most individuals won't want you and your twin together. It's literally designed that way. The twin flame journey is designed for your friends, for your family members, even strangers sometimes, to oppose the connection. And that's the karmic debt that the twins have to pay. But that challenge is what gives the twin flame strength to get on path towards their mission, because Justin Bieber and Selenagomez have a vital mission when it comes to helping and healing humanity. And in this case, they are being called to rectify their heart, right? Their heart chakra, by going back into union. So I'm seeing a lot of determination to have their heart open. Selenagomez is actively opening her heart through self-love, self-respect, self-admiration, self-appreciation. And it's helping Justin Bieber align with that energy, because as a twin flame, it's a mirrored soul, right? Your twin flame will mirror the same energy that you're in one way or another. And basically Justin Bieber is now realizing that in the connection with Hailey, there's no self-love, there's no self-respect. It's just restrictions, it's addictions, it's toxicity, and he no longer wants to circulate in that. So I see him really remembering and recalling the innocence of this connection. It seems as though he's going through a rapid realization regarding who's who. So again, going back to, they are challenging their beliefs. Justin Bieber is specifically challenging his belief about Selenagomez and Hailey. Like, he's challenging how he identifies them, because it's like he switched up lovers and he didn't even realize what he did until years from now. And it seems as though as of recently, like around like November, October in 2022, I do see that he began to see Hailey as the enemy, as the other woman, as the infiltrator of him and Selenagomez's love life, rather than seeing Selena as like the enemy or the other woman that was trying to take Hailey away from him, because that's how he depicted in his mind, due to him submitting to Hailey and their dynamic. So basically I see both of them, Hailey and Justin, going through a change of mind, and then Selena is kind of just watching this. I do see both Selenagomez and Justin Bieber finding a lot of evidence online that they both still have the key to their heart. So whatever that may look like, it seems as though they both have gathered information that is giving them a lot of optimism that there is still the ability to change their circumstances. There's still an ability to be resourceful and to really make changes, to actually rebuild and collaborate. And they are actually realizing that they can manifest growth, they can manifest reunion. But the main highlight of what they're going through is realizing that this karmic cycle that inhibited their romantic feelings and their self-love is now coming to an end, and it's coming full circle, where they're both getting reality checks regarding their connection. I do see there's also a major push by spirit for both of them to actually run into each other, to see each other. Why? Is because they both have evolved. They both are overcoming restrictions, blockages, control, and possession. They're healing their inner child, specifically Justin Bieber when it comes to his fear of commitment, his people-pleasing tendencies, his fear of vulnerability, and then Selenagomez, her lack of self-worth, her fear of abandonment, right? Her feelings of not feeling good enough, feelings of unworthiness. So there's growth, and because they're both evolving, because they're literally being unchained, right, from the imprisonment that they've been in, they're now being urgently pushed towards initiation, towards seeing each other, towards physical contact. And mind you, like, it's actively occurring. There's still silence, there's still no action. However, there's a lot of things happening behind the scenes in the fifth dimension, where spirit is trying to get them to get together. God is orchestrating certain events to have Justin Bieber finally let go and finally come towards her. So let's go ahead and see how Justin Bieber is thinking and feeling about Selena. Okay, hey star friends. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how Justin Bieber is thinking and feeling about Selenagomez. And as I was channeling my cards, I was hearing the song It Will Rain by Bruno Mars. So that's how he's feeling, especially when it goes, I'll never be your mother's favorite. So I guess Selenagomez's mom doesn't like Justin, but let's see what's gonna happen. So basically how Justin Bieber is thinking and feeling about her, oh my god, there's so many emotions, but one of the main things I'm picking up is that he's really done being strategic in this connection. Multiple things, unfortunately, have happened to Justin Bieber that have led for him to be in this scenario with Selena and to be in the situation that he is with Hailey. A lot of people don't speak on this because they don't know about it, but me and some other readers and other people that can identify it have realized, and this is allegedly, okay, allegedly, I'm not saying that this is fact. Justin Bieber is under heavy mind control. On top of him being under mind control, the mind control is infused with spell work, okay, magic, black magic, and also medications. So he's under certain substances that numb his emotional state, numb his heart chakra, numb his third eye, even try to inhibit his dreams. As of recently, I do see Justin Bieber has laid off some sort of substance and he's smoking a little bit less. This now has pushed Justin Bieber to have dreams. Justin Bieber probably wasn't dreaming as much. And I do see that he has been dreaming a lot lately, a lot, a lot. And specifically since January. And he basically has been dreaming coming back together with Selena, reconciling with her, healing the connection, propelling towards her. He's also seen himself in his dreams like the one that is the villain, and it's making him feel like he needs to make a change in the physical reality, because his dreams are enhancing the love and the emotions that he feels for her, and it's making him almost go through like a reckoning where he's wanting to experience that in real life. Like he needs to make a different choice in order to tap into a different destiny. And the dreams are really displaying not only how he feels about her truly, but it's also magnetizing and amplifying and enhancing their spiritual connection. Like this connection is beyond time and space, and there's been a lot of telepathic communication between Selenagomez and Justin, to the point where he feels her emotions, he can almost like read her mind, he's connected with her through time and space. There's pure communication right now on a telepathic level, and he's becoming very in touch. And Justin Bieber, I believe, is a Pisces, and he's very in touch with his psyche, with his third eye. Right now, specifically, he is, especially in Pisces season, because he's aligned right now. I do see that there's been a transformation and some shocking, unexpected event that has occurred that has tapped him out of the spell. It has tapped him out of the mind control. I do see that there is some sort of control or handler trying to keep him bonded, but I do see him breaking out of it. He's breaking out of the illusions. He's breaking out of like the curse, literally. I do see him breaking out of the orthodox beliefs. He's breaking out of the original decision that he's made. He's having a lot of hypocritical, contradicting beliefs that are making him realize that the situation between him and Hailey, there was an agenda, that other people had for Hailey and him, and he was so oblivious to it, guys. He really was, because Justin is one of them, let's just say. But he's innocent. He really is. He's a divine masculine, and Justin Bieber was also, partially narcissistic. He had his own, personality issues where he was just a little self-absorbed. It is what it is. But as of right now, Justin Bieber is completely abolishing the psychological and spiritual inhibition that Hailey and other people, mind you, these are other people as well. I don't know exactly who, but it's a group of people that have been trying to close Justin off from having the twin flame journey with Selena. And Justin Bieber is now realizing this agenda. He's now calling in other people to have clarity. He's seeking answers. Secrets have also been exposed when it does come to this hidden agenda and potentially this secret society that has been trying to take clarity away from him when it does come to his twin flame journey. Because again, as I've said in my videos before, twin flame is a very powerful group of spiritual beings that come here on earth to experience the human experience, but they have had many lifetimes where they've been challenged, but in this lifetime as a twin, they're prepared for the worst, but there are still challenges, and those challenges are meant to make them stronger and create strength. And this is just one of the typical challenges that twin flames go through, which is like complete opposition in society. You know, a lot of people won't want to see the twins together. So he's not finally breaking out of it. It's actually helping them go into alignment. He feels like they are meant to be. Justin Bieber right now feels like they're pledged souls. Justin Bieber is also realizing that for a while he was running away from the connection. There is a cycle that he's completing when it does come to prioritizing himself, only, you know, living in like vanity, running from the connection, listening to his ego, operating out of like survival. Because Justin and Haley, you know, despite what they have, no hate, their connection has been a lot based off finances, you know, materialism, and then other stuff that I don't want to talk about. But let's just say he's now completing the cycle when it comes to understanding those lessons, and he's integrating self-love. He's integrating listening to his heart. He's integrating the previous lessons and actually like coming to a full conclusion about why he ran. And it seems as though he's much more in control of no longer being persuaded by other people. And it's really giving him an understanding of why he did what he did and why he got easily influenced. Again, a lot of things were out of his control, but he was easily susceptible to all this because he was weak. He was a manipulator, etc. at one point. Justin Bieber is now also realizing that in order to make a different, you know, decision, have a different outcome, he's gonna have to reevaluate everything. So I do see that he realizes that he's been very strategic. He gambled the connection multiple times with Selena, and now he's realizing these lessons. He's learning, expanding. He's expanding his emotional intelligence to actually make a different decision this time. He's realizing that the long-term effect and manifestation of his previous decisions led for him to feel an absence of love. And now it seems as though he's regulating his perspective. Like he's now seeing things much clearly, and it seems as though he's also forgiving himself for causing all this drama. He sees his life right now with Haley as very chaotic. He sees his life with Haley as like a literal shit show. There's always something, you know? And he sees Selena as a very, very strong woman. Like he has so much respect for her. Like anytime he sees her, whether it's just a photo or what have you, he cries. He cries because she, at the end of the day, is the one that got away. And he's going through a massive awakening to initiate, to propel himself towards taking action, to really show up as a different person, to take back his power, to put an end to this redesigned fate, you know, because these people try to redesign Justin Bieber's fate and destiny. So Justin Bieber is now being pushed by spirit to fully put down this burden that kind of was forced onto him, but to actually do something, even if it takes his life, right? At the end of the day, love is the most powerful thing in this life. And people die for love, you know, people die for the truth. That's two things. People will die for the truth, or they will die for love. And even if this may take his life, or maybe even if this makes him broke, or makes him hated by many people, which I know a lot of people would love to see Selena and Justin together, but you know, the society that Justin's in may not like it. He knows that at the end of the day, the love that him and Selena have for each other is what will give him strength. It will bring him back to life. It would rectify his soul. It will redeem what's been lost. It will create the salvation that he feels he can get from Jesus. So Justin Bieber's at this point where he's like healing a lot of issues, you know, within himself. You know, the self-absorbed tendencies, the ego issues, even issues with his mother. He's healing a lot. He's learning. He's realizing that he has to discard his mistakes. He has to forgive himself. He has to get rid of Haley. He has to get in alignment, because Justin Bieber and Selenagomez still have this soul contract. They still have an agreement. They still have reconciliation that is, you know, destined to happen. So he's at a space where, and he's super horny, guys. Like, he misses making love with Selena. Like, they have an insane sexual chemistry. It's very intense. And Justin Bieber is still obsessed with her. He desires her. He fantasizes about her. Literally just gets off with thought alone. And this telepathic communication, these desires, but all these realizations he's having is putting him in a space where he's like, I want to reconcile with her. I want to live for the future. Like, I want to get an answer that I still have a chance with her. So I do see him trying to find a lot of reassurance. I do see him trying to force himself out of the bondage with Haley. I do see him looking for an answer that there's still a chance with Selena. And as he heals and as he breaks free, there's going to be changes. So let's go ahead and see how Selenagomez is thinking and feeling about Justin. Hey, Star friends. Okay, so let's go ahead and see how Selenagomez is thinking and feeling about Justin Bieber and what's happening. Okay, so in regards to how she's thinking and feeling, so there's a major neutral energy that she's feeling. She's kind of like in a trance when it does come to the connection with her and Justin Bieber. I do see, and I was picking up like her having like this omnipresent feeling where she understands their spiritual connection so much to the point where she's not even fazed by the physical reality that they're experiencing, because at the end of the day, even though Justin and Selena aren't together, she knows how much power her spirit has over him. Because at the end of the day, guys, like, we are spiritual beings living a human experience. Our bodies are literally just temporary. Like, it is our spirits in our bodies. Like, our bodies, it's just an avatar. You know what I mean? So it's like she understands like the spiritual realms and like the spiritual aspect of like their connection and how they've been connected through eons of lifetime. So she's like in this energy where she's like looking at their situation in a practical level, but also realizing that like at the end of the day, like, if she's connected with herself, she's connected with him. Like, she's not so obsessed with like physical contact at the moment, even though she's going through a lot of anxiety still. She's no longer in this space where she's like desperate or like infatuated with needing to like have him right now in this lifetime. Like, she's kind of made peace with like, okay, if we don't get back together, like, it's okay, like, I'll be fine. And it's due to her spiritual beliefs that she feels this way. It's due to her spiritual awareness about you know, their spiritual history, their soul's history, as to why she's so neutral. But when it's come down to, you know, her feeling and her conscious mind, there's a lot. So I did say there's no communication, but I do see that Justin tried contacting her, and it seems as though there's blocked communication. I do see that he tried to reach out, but there was blocked communication. I do see him trying to reach out again in 3 weeks, like specifically in Aries season going into April. She's very scared because she's very threatened by Haley and her people. And again, allegedly, right? I'm not saying this is fact. Haley and, Justin Bieber specifically and other individuals, they belong to, secret society, you could say. And Selena, also has a certain role with certain people, but she's not fully in it. So I do see that she's actually very scared and threatened by these people to the point where she wants to avoid. She wants to set boundaries. Like, she is very neutral, but she tries to avoid certain conversations because she knows the kind of energy that they bring, and she's not a part of it. She doesn't want to be a part of it. So Selenagomez is actually very scared for Justin to come back into her life because she actually does not want to deal with all the baggage that comes with him coming back into her life, because it's almost like, I'm not gonna lie, there's kind of like bad luck when he's back in her life. Like, there's like low energy, there's toxicity, things go wrong for her, and it seems as though she's trying to ghost him. Like, literally, I do see Selenagomez trying to potentially like block out communication with Justin because it's going to threaten her livelihood, but it's also going to threaten her mental, emotional, and spiritual peace. And I do see that she's not going to tolerate, accept, or even like receive him if he's still affiliated with Haley, married to Haley, right? Or with these other people. And she doesn't even have to say it because she's already said it before in the past, I see, but she is now just showing it. Like, hey, you won't have access to me if you're still in this low vibration with these individuals. Overall, Selenagomez is still in love with him. I mean, you can't inhibit true love, right? She has a lot of memories that she recalls. Every time she thinks of him, it almost brings her back to life with the innocence of the love, the purity of the love, the essence of the love that she feels for him is very pure. It's very magnetic. It's blissful, and that's what she feels. But like on a conscious level, she's like in this total avoidant energy, like being very secretive, strategic with her time, very strategic with like being available, not being available. Like, I do see her really like trying to run and hide and kind of like put up a facade, like, yeah, like hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Like, I am not involved, and like, if you're gonna come correct, you know what I mean? And like, she's at this space where she realizes like the past was beautiful, right? And these memories that she recalls, it's amazing. She would want to return to that innocence, but she's not going to accept him unless he completely transforms his life and puts an end to the things that are already dead, such as the connection with him and Haley. So she's like not wanting to sabotage her life. I do see her being at a space where she realizes all the anxiety and mental health issues and self-sabotage that she went through in the past with Justin, and she doesn't want to go back to being mentally imprisoned by Justin Bieber and the energy that comes with him, because she has freed herself from the bondage. She has freed herself from the codependency, from the addiction, from the literal dependency that she had on this connection, and she's really free from it. I do see that she's gained a sense of liberation. She has made different choices in her life that have granted her liberation, freedom from the obsession. it took a lot of work. But her finding her self-worth, her self-acceptance, her value really helped her come out of this mental imprisonment. And she no longer wants to be in lockdown. So she has actually like a new sense of like clarity when it comes to receiving him back. Like, she's not tolerating anything that will inhibit her growth. She's making different choices. She's already received her lessons. She's already, you know, went through the worst of the worst. And she realizes, like, not everything is as it seems. And she knows that. Like, literally that song from Wizards of Waverly Place. Everything is not what it seems if you get... Like, come on, guys. Like, she's so aware that... she's so aware of the spiritual warfare that they have gone through. And she's so connected right now to herself, to God, to her spirit guides, that anything that will harm her mental health, even if it's true love, she's cutting it out. She's turning the page. She's making a different choice this time. But this is helping Justin Bieber work harder. It's making Justin Bieber go through crisis. Okay, it's making him go through hella crisis, breaking point, and able to actually cope. But it's pushing him to actually fight for the connection, to speak on it, to do whatever he can freaking do to protest his way out of hell and go back to heaven on earth. Go back in alignment with his divine feminine, with his literal goddess. And this, remember, this love that they've had has been for multiple lifetimes. And he sees that he will be able to attain it. He will need to gain a lot of progress in order to get to this, because not only does he have to break free from Haley, but he has to prove himself to Selena. He has to prove himself to society. He has to prove himself to God, right? And this means he has to break through. He literally has to break through so many barriers, guys. So much conditioning. He has to break through other people's beliefs, other people's opinions, other people's judgments, but he doesn't care anymore. And Selenagomez is also very aware that she can attain her happiness on her own. Overall, though, how she still thinks and feels about Justin is that she still feels like, oh my God, this guy literally has a key to my heart. She sees herself being his wife one day. There's still an irresistible magnetic connection that makes her feel so happy just by the thought of him. She daydreams sometimes meeting up with him, conversing, but she's blocking it out until he makes the sacrifices that are needed. And again, like, he's tried contacting her, and this could have been I'm seeing in between Aquarius to Pisces season, like really recently, guys, really recently. But it didn't go through. Like, it's not happening until he comes correct. But she feels still a great amount of joy and bliss, and she knows that he's the one, and that he's the one that she would want to, you know, co-create with and have a baby with and create a life. And, you know, she knows that this individual is her inspiration. It's her light. But unfortunately, the kind of person that he has become is not who she wants to be with. I'm not gonna lie. So that's why she's so in touch with the spiritual aspect of their connection, because that's where she can feel the purity. That's where she could actually get access to the power that they both have. You know, she seems to be super in touch with their spiritual connection and the telepathy that they have as well. So what's gonna happen moving forward, we'll see in the next video. but I do see that Justin Bieber is going to try to talk to her in these upcoming few weeks, specifically in Aries season, and we'll see what will happen next. So stay tuned. If you like my video, go ahead and share it with your friends and family. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want a personal reading, you can go to consciousfultarot.com. I specialize in love, relationships, career, finances, spiritual life path. But any question you have, I have your answers. My only Instagram is Consciousful Tarot, and I'm only on Instagram. I also have Facebook, but I don't really use it. And then the only way you can get my services is at consciousfultarot.com. I will never DM you. I will never ask you if you want a reading. I'm very busy. I don't need more clients. However, please come to me if you want a reading. But I wouldn't do anything like DMing you. There has been an Instagram account that has stolen my content, and they have the same username and they have like underscores or something. So if you ever get a message from them, it is not me, my star friends. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. Bye now, star friends. Love you guys.